I'm here to talk to you about the fundamental purpose of drapes and gowns when they're used in the operating theatre. We all use them on a daily basis, and I wonder how much thought we give to what we're doing and why. I once asked an eminent microbiologist, what is the definition of a surgical site infection? And he said it's basically a bug in the wrong place. It's a bit like the garden for those of you that garden. You see a hedgerow in the countryside that's full of wildflowers and you think, how beautiful. You see those same things in your vegetable patch and you want to get rid of them. Bugs are like that. In the wrong place, they do harm and damage. The purpose of a drape in the operating room is simply to keep the bugs out. Here we have in front of us a patient with an open wound and no barrier between his bugs and the wound that's in him. See how miserable he is. Let's put an effective drape in place and see what happens. You can see now that the bacteria cannot get through into the wound and the patient looks very happy. And if we bring a surgeon in now who is unclad, not dressed in the correct stuff, as you can see, the bugs from that person are now getting straight into the wound and causing an infection. The patient once again looks miserable and unhappy. And if we dress this surgeon, as you can see, the patient is once again happy, smiling and cheerful, and all the bacteria being kept out of the wound. Something that's often said about having an effective drape or gown is that, well, if a tiny hole's there, not enough bacteria can get through to cause an infection. Well, just remember this, bacteria are really very, very small. And a hole of 80 microns in diameter, that's about the same as an average human hair, will allow thousands of bacteria through. They are only 10 microns in diameter and can easily pass through such a hole. And then I hear, well, if they do get an infection, we can always treat that with antibiotics. This is getting less and less true. More and more bacteria are becoming resistant to antibiotics, and the treatment with antibiotics is less and less of an option than it ever was. We have to keep them out. That's the purpose of the drape, the purpose of the gown. Keep them out so that you don't have to treat the consequences. Are you sure that you're not compromising infection control?